Hello, my name is Tang, and today I'll be making a video about how to play my game called Dungeons and Dragons. So to begin our game, I want to start with a blank canvas, which we will keep score of everything that we have. And on another browser, I have a dice website open for my use, and I also have my two friends here with me, Panda and Stalkerjaw, to assist me with my game.
Hi.
Hello.
So to start off the video, I want to explain how to play the game. So the game is played with mostly your imagination, and the paper and dice are just there to guide you and assist you in any way. But your main tools of use is your imagination. So to begin the game, you start off with a character. Let's start off with Sakuja here. We will use an S to represent his name and a P to represent Panda. So the dice here will represent what numbers you have for your stats. Now there were 5 stats in my game: health, strength, intelligence, agility, and charisma. So let's say you roll a 5 for health, and that's how much health you will have inside the game. So for Stalkerjaw here, let's go ahead and roll his dice for what stats he will get. And there you go. Stalkerjaw has 4 health. He has 1 strength. He has 3 points in intelligence. He has 2 points in agility, and he has 3 points in charisma. Now let's see what Panda will have for her stats. Ooh. Ooh, that's
Oh
bad.
no.
That's bad. That's bad for her. So Panda will have 3 health, 2 strength, 1 agility, 1 charisma, and 1 everything else. She's going to be kinda slow when the game starts with these horrible stats of hers. And from here on out, the dice and your imaginations will determine the game. So for example of the game, I will be doing a tiny little playthrough of how to play the game. So let's start the game off like this. Since there are 3 players in this group right now, one of us will be the Dungeon Master. And of course, I'm going to go ahead and be the Dungeon Master because these two have no idea what's happening. And Sakuja and Panda will be the 2 characters that will be placed inside my own Dungeon Mastering game. And how Dungeons and Dragons is played is the Dungeon Master will create a story for the other 2 to adventure in. So let's start a game a little like this. You awake at 12 a.m., exactly at midnight. You get out of your bed, walk over to your window, and stare up at the moon. The moon stares back at you passionately, shining her bright light into your eyes. You stare back at your bed, thinking, maybe I should go to bed. And then you stare back at the moon. You slowly walk back into your bed, lay down, and start thinking, man, I wish I was on the moon. You close your eyes and you fall into a deep slumber. 5 hours have passed, and you awake to find yourself with another person. You look at them, and they look at you. What are your names? You guys ask each other.
What's your name?
It seems the other person must be silent. The female looks at the male and threatens him. What is thy name?
Stalkerjaw.
He says weakly. The female is triggered and engages into the battle will now commence. So how dices are very important in this part of the game, since dices will determine how much damage you do, or how much damage you will take, or how much something will happen determined on what else will happen. So the stats also play a very big part of this. Health will of course determine how much health you have. Strength will determine how much damage you do. Intelligence is used if you get farther into the game to learn spells that require intelligence. Agility is based on how fast you will move and how fast you will go. And charisma is based on an outside perspective, outside of combat. So since Sakuja here has a faster agility then Panda, Sakura will have the first move. So let's go ahead and begin the fight scene. So Sakura, the fight scene
Yeah.
has commenced. What do you wish to do with Panda? Panda has come charging at you. What do you want to do?
Do I have any weapons?
No, you have fist.
Alright, I want to punch her right in the mouth.
Alright, so Sakura has decided to punch Panda in the mouth. So looking at Sakura's stats, he has 1 strength, while Panda has 3 health. Now his 1 strength will be definite that he will do at least 1 damage. And the dice would determine if he does any bonus damage. So if he rolls a 3 or higher, it will resolve in a crit. Well, if it's less than 3, it will resolve in just regular damage. So let's see what Sakura will get.
Oh no.
Critical punch.
Ouch! So
Owie.
the punch has critted, and Panda has taken additional 1 damage. So now Panda is at 1 health.
No.
It is now Panda's turn to attack. Panda, what will you do?
I'm gonna punch him in the throat.
Panda has decided to punch him in the throat. Now you can see here that Panda has 2 strength, while Sakura has 4 health. And since Sakura has resolved in a crit, his damage was doubled, which meant it was equal to 2. If Panda is able to land a critical hit on Sakura, Sakura will be defeated. So let's see how lucky Panda will get.
What? Gosh darn it.
Panda has successfully punched Sakura inside of the throat, but it only resolved in 2 damage, so Sakura is now at 2 health. The game is now changed over to Sakura's turn. Sakura, what will you do? There's no humming. She has 1 health.
I want to roundhouse kick her in the head.
Why are you so violent? Why? Alright, so Sakura has decided to roundhouse kick Panda in the head. Now, since Panda is at 1 health, a new feature is determined into the game, which is called the saving throw. If a character is about to die, they will have a chance to save themselves with a saving throw. And regardless, this hit will definitely hit Panda. So let's see if Sakura will be able to land this critical hit or not. Huh. The damage will resolve in 1, but let's see if Panda can get a saving throw. Saving throws are determined if the roll is higher than 3. Same thing, 50-50. If Panda gets a 3 or higher, she lives. If she gets a 3 or lower, she will be defeated. And she lives from the saving throw. The kick barely misses Panda, and Panda comes out unscathed. The turn has been turned over to Panda. Panda, what will you do during your turn?
I'm gonna smash his head open with a lamp.
First off, there's no lamps. Second off,
Why? We're
are you so
dead.
violent?
It should be. I don't need
You're in a dream. You're a dream,
Fine.
but like it's white
Fine.
space.
Fine, I'll jab my thumb into his eyeball.
Panda, what will you do during your turn?
I'm gonna jab my thumb into his eyeball.
I have some very violent friends. I'm sorry. Panda has decided to jab her thumbs into Sakura's eyeballs. I need a more friendlier basis of this. So basically, that's this game. It's gonna be a lot of back and forth, a lot of hey there, hey now. But the game is simple to a point. It's based on if the dungeon master allows you to progress, and it's based on if the dice allow you to progress as well. And that's Dungeons and Dragons. Thank you for watching.
Thanks.